big hi to everyone. So today I'm going to make a video about getting your teaching license here in Canada. I have recently moved from India just few months back with my teaching background, but I did all my studies degrees from India. So I was just totally new over here and I just didn't had any idea of what to do, how to apply, how to start teaching and stuff. So now I have gathered huge information from the Google, from various YouTube videos, and just everything is clear in my mind, and I just want to share it with you all because sometimes it goes really confusing because there are so many videos, different sorts of videos, and we cannot just interlink it and thing goes confusing. But here I'll tell you step by step of what things to do, in what manner to do, and I'll just mention the hierarchy of which things are to be done first, second, and so on and so forth, so that your time is not wasted, because I just wasted 2.5 months in this confusing scenario. So I just want to make it really clear for everyone in future who will be applying for the teaching license in Canada. So I stay in Ontario. So for us, it is the Ontario College of Teachers website. We need to log into www.ocd.ca. So that will lead to the page, and there we need to see the basic rules, regulations. So the first and the foremost thing we require is our CRC, that is criminal record check. Each city provides their own record checks from their own portals. So I stay in London, so for us it is London police. So from that website we need to log in and get our CRC done. But like here again, there is one confusing thing, that we need to apply for CRC or VSC. VSC is vulnerable sector check. Usually the children and old age people come under vulnerable section, right? But here we don't need to apply for vulnerable sector check. Rather, we need to apply for the criminal records check, that is CRC, criminal record check. Yeah. So the first and the foremost thing is just apply for CRC. It might take 4 to 5 weeks. For us, it is taking such, and for different cities, it might just vary somewhat. But entire month is going to take for just getting your records. And meanwhile, your CRC is coming, start collecting information. Look at the videos, check the websites and stuff, so that you can just have an overall idea of what you are supposed to do. Then the first thing you should do is log in to the OCT portal and just create your account. Creating account is like if we use Instagram, we create an Insta account. In similar, any social media, Facebook accounts are created. In similar way, the OCT account is created. So for new beginners, it is always a register for the first time. Then you will register, and then you will get some link on your email address. You need to verify that, and then you will get a application number, and that application number is very much important when you are arranging for your documents later. So that application number should be kept in a very safe place where you can just easily access, because sometimes we get so many mails and so it goes down, and sometimes we even forget. So keep it safe so that you can just take a reference of it whenever you need it. Then I will just tell you about the documents which you need on the very first stage. Once you have logged in, now imagine you have created your account on OCT, you have logged in. Now what is the next step? You need your proof of identity, that is passport, even PR card goes well. So either of this, and we all have such documents. Then name of proof change. Yes, for people who are married like us, we our surnames have changed after marriage. Our middle name has changed. So for that, we need to attach our marriage proofs. Some people might have undergone a legal name change, so they can add such document for proof of name change. Then CRC, meanwhile, if we get CRC, we can directly upload, or until we can just wait for the CRC to come. Proof of language proficiency is not applicable to everyone, but except for those whose medium of instruction was not English or French. As in your schoolings, your degrees, and your education was done in English, then you don't need this language proficiency test. But if your medium of instruction was other than English and French, you need to give IELTS, TOEFL, or any of such tests, and you need to meet the required criteria mentioned on the website. Then we need the degree certificates, and then we need to fill on all the details about our personal details, the educational details, about the institutes, the degrees we took. It is very simple, and even like it is just as normal as we fill any online application form. And then at this end, we need to pay the fees, the OCT fees, uh, which is even mentioned on the portal. So this is the clearance of stage 1. You have created your ID, all the 5 or 6 documents. I'll just add the list over here. So all those 5 to 6 documents are uploaded, our personal information is filled on, and our educational details are filled on, and we have paid the fees. That's it from this portal. Now stage 1 is clear. Now the next stage will be of our universities. Now our universities will work on our behalf. So like I did my school or degrees from Gujarat University, from Gujarat. So I need to log into the GU website and ask for the transcripts. Now I have my Bachelor of Arts, Master of Arts, Bachelor of Education, and Master of Education. So total 4 degrees. So I need to apply individually for each of the degrees. Now let's take an example of Bachelor of Arts. So if I'm applying for the transcripts for Bachelor of Arts, then GU will just verify everything, and GU might take a time frame of 2 to 4 weeks. They will make the transcripts. They need to wrap it in the sealed envelope and send it directly to OCT. Now here we don't play any role. University must send it in a sealed envelope directly to OCT, then and only then OCT will accept it. Otherwise OCT will not accept the open documents, or we are uploading the scanned copies, or if we send such documents are not accepted. So make sure universities or the colleges directly sends the transcript to OCT. So that is very much important step of your degree or transcript verification. And here I just got a little confused of we have degree certificates and mark sheets as well, but here they don't want individual mark sheets to be translated and the transcripts are made and sent. It will create confusion for them. So here there is one different format I have gone through, and there is a different transcript format which the university sent to OCT, under which all the 4 semesters of our Bachelor of Education are included just in the single page. We have 4 semesters, so if we apply for transcripts, 4 individual transcripts would be going on, but here we don't need that. We just need to combine all the information of all the 4 semesters in one transcript, and then that one single page should go to the university, which is here called as degree transcription. This portion was really confusing for me, then I gradually researched and came to a conclusion. So make sure this is not the degree transcript for the degree certificate we get. This is not for the mark sheets. But here, this degree transcript is combination of all the 4 mark sheet details into one transcript. And that one single page goes to OCT from our college or university. Yes. So the next important stage is the teacher education program transcript. That is our BA transcript. Now, as we are applying for teaching license, BA degree plays a very important role. And for this, we need to apply on the same our university website, and then they will send it to the OCT. But here there are certain details which they want, and I will just attach that over here, that which details the university should not miss. But sometimes university has the particular formats to work, and it might happen that they don't send this detail. So in such cases, we need to ask our colleges individually to send, like, include all the details in one letter and send it to OCT. So now here in B.Ed, we need to make sure 2 letters are sent, because majority of cases universities don't send all those details which OCT requires over here, signed and stamped by the principal of our college. And in the same way, they should send that, they should pack in the sealed envelope with the stamps on both the sides and send directly from the colleges to OCT. I know it might be a little confusing, but just slowly go through the video. Even you can go to the video twice, thrice, because whatever I'm speaking in this video took me almost 2 months to understand. It is really confusing because there are so many sources, and we don't know that which source is reliable and not, so we need to recheck and look various videos and stuff. But I making sure I cover all the things in this one video, so that people can just have an overview. I know the things won't be clear on the very first go, but I will try to make other videos if you guys have any confusion over it. Is we need to have our teaching experience in India after completing our Bachelor of Education. So for example, if I completed my Bachelor of Education degree in 2023, then I started working in some school as a teacher, and then I have 1 year of teaching experience in some school in India. So now the third statement is a letter from that particular school, and there is one format. I'll attach that format over here so that you can just have a look at the format of what sort of details they want from the school in which you have taught. And teaching experience, trust me, is very important. Without teaching experience, you might not get the evaluation in a correct form. They might add some conditions to it. So better, if you are having experience, do add and ask that school in which you were teaching, they should send that letter to OCT directly in the same format, in the sealed envelope, directly from the school to the OCT. So this is the completion of third stage. Now this is the end of our application. We just have created the stage first. We just have created our application, filled all the information, uploaded all the documents, and on the stage second, we have asked our universities, colleges, and the schools in which we taught to send the letters directly to OCT. Now once OCT receives all the documents, they will start evaluating within 10 days, and then you can just check the status of what's going on the OCT ID and password which we have created. And then within like 2 to 4 months, we do get the results from OCT. And if OCT feels that we need to do some certificate, we need to do some additional course, then they will just add the conditions on the evaluation we get from OCT, and congratulations, we are then termed as the permanent teachers. And then we can start working as a permanent teacher. But before uh, OCT license, there are certain private institutes which give us the opportunity to work as a supply teacher. Supply teachers, we don't get the title of a permanent teacher, but like we can assist the permanent teacher meanwhile, so that will add on with the experience, I feel. So if we can just keep on searching for such supply positions or educational assistant positions which are not permanent in nature until and unless we get our OCT license. So all the very best for all the teachers who are looking for the license, the teaching license.